Ned Ryun is the founder and CEO of American Majority, and he joins us tonight. Ned, why, and I don't want to single out Fauci, who, by the way, has not been the wrongest of the many leaders we've been mismanaged by, but he has often been wrong, as people are. Why are we hearing calls to just obey him unquestioningly?
This is, to me, is just completely bizarre, Tucker. I mean, the whole record over the last few months, I'm not sure what he's been right about, and I'm not sure why we are actually listening to him based off his record over the last few months and to him saying what the future should look like. It feels like, and I have to be very honest about this, that he's just making things up as he goes.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it, Tucker. He and Dr. Birx walked in the Imperial College model to Trump and said you have to shut down based off this model, which we now know is so deeply flawed and so buggy, the software, that every paper and every decision that was made off that should be retracted or rejected. Then they walked in the Murray models from the University of Washington, also deeply flawed. Now, we also know, Tucker, that anybody in any business, if they had walked this into their boss multiple times, bad intelligence, that ended up damaging, severely damaging the company, they would be fired and then they would be ostracized. And here we have Dr. Fauci in front of the Senate lecturing us on what he thinks the future should look like. I think we should question the entire premise of these experts somehow being infallible. But I have to tell you, Tucker, this devastating result is the end of progressivism, in which we had an unelected, educated elite who, empowered with this belief in scientism, was somehow going to lead us to utopia. And now we're finding this golden calf of the administrative state is ringing hollow. And Fauci, to be very blunt, is the face of this failed administrative state. I think we've got to question the entire premise of this.
With the chief buffoon of the professional class. Really quickly, the essence of science, unless I've been misled all my life, is asking questions. You're supposed to relentlessly question what you think you know. How in the name of science are they telling us to shut up and stop asking questions? It's baffling.
This is part of where it's being presented as though it is foolproof evidence instead of, hey, this is what we think might be happening and it should be taken into account. And I have to tell you, he is in a role in which he is to advise the president. He is not the decision maker. I think that Trump, honestly, I think Trump needs to send him back to his office and shut the door and say, very nice, thank you so much for your thoughts. We're moving on.
Yeah, it's time to take control, I would say.
That's right.
That's a very good point. Ned Ryun, great to see you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Tucker.